Right, we're at the bottom of Test Hill now, and some of the bikes are gathering ready to go up the Test Hill, and we've got a Norton here, and we have the owner, and you are?
David Cooper.
Hello, David. And can you tell us a little bit about this bike?
It's 1932 engine and frame, but it's been much updated. Somebody must have raced it, because they've got racing cam box and things of that sort. It was fully rebuilt by a very old friend of mine from whom I bought it 2 years ago when he died. Paul Bernard Harding was the owner. And he restored it from an absolute wreck, and it was a real money pit, but now it's an absolute joy. I liken it to riding a thunderstorm, only it sprays oil around the countryside instead of water.
Yeah, lovely. A lot of these old bikes tend to do that, don't they? So you're looking forward, you're going to do the Test Hill in a minute?
Yeah, with a bit of luck, I'll keep it in first gear. There's such a big gap between first and second. I've put into second, it'll go like a rocket off the top, so moderation in all things, I think, in this case.
Absolutely. You should be okay in first, I would have thought, on this one. Is that a single cylinder, this?
Single cylinder overhead camshaft Norton Model 30 International, which was their principal racing bike that eventually turned into the Manx Norton that carried on winning races right through into the late 1950s. By which time it was getting very long in the tooth. But this is a very early example that's been updated somewhat.
And we've got a lovely red motorbike here. I can't quite read what it says on it. What sort of bike is this?
It's called an Aermacchi.
An Aermacchi. What country is that from?
Italy, of course. They were built by a company that made aircraft, actually. They're an aircraft company. After the Second World War, they decided to go into motorbikes. And this is the result of their endeavours. They were very successful racers. This one you can see is a racer. I don't think it's ever been properly raced, but they're very successful. 1960, absolutely flies. Just great fun. Just an absurd and silly thing to be riding, which is why I like it.
Yeah, crazy thing. I mean, it's great fun, I should imagine. What size engine is that? It looks fairly small.
It's only a 250. There is a road test of it in the motorcycle magazines, where they reckon they got it to 100 miles an hour, but I've never managed to get it that faster. But it's fine.
Well, it's getting a bit noisy now as a few bikes are turning up here, but we've got a nice James Commando here, and we're going to speak to the owner. And your name is?
John Birch.
John Birch. Yes. Can you tell us a bit about the bike you're on, John?
I used to race a James like this in the 50s, and I decided to buy one in my old age, do it up and show it and do these sort of lovely days, motorbike days. Thank you.
Lovely. You've restored this one yourself?
Yes. Oh yes. Yeah. All the spraying was done outside, but everything else, all the engineering was all done by me. Yeah.
It certainly looks very good, and you're looking forward to going up Test Hill now?
I am indeed, yes, for about the fourth time.
You've been here a few times before then?
Yes, I have. Served my apprenticeship here.
Right, we're taking our lives in our hands now and walking out of the bottom of the Test Hill with the motorbike still coming in. And as you can hear, there's quite a few at the moment.
Where's the hill? I haven't found it yet.
Huh?
Where's the hill?
There.
I've just ridden it, it's flat.
Eh?
It's flat, I've just ridden it.
Oh, have you? Was it flat?
Flat.
Excellent. That means you did very well
I was
then.
on the Bellaset, I went into third, and it just cruised up in third.
Really?
Yeah, no trouble at all.
That's not bad going, is it?
Really, really
So
excited.
You didn't notice it was much of a hill then?
I was quite worried, but I'm not now, so that one's going next.
Right. You'll have no problem at all. That will you? You'll be going downhill.
Yeah, it's really, really, really exciting.
Excellent. Good. Glad you enjoyed it. Okay, now we've got a fantastic looking machine here. It says the Flying Milliard on this side of this huge motorbike. I've no idea what it is, sir. Can you tell us your name?
It's Alan Milliard.
Alan Milliard gives me a bit of a clue then, doesn't it, there? This is your bike. Could you tell us a bit about it?
Well, it's 5,000cc, and I made the engine from parts of a Pratt & Whitney Wasp aeroplane engine.
So it's an aero-engined motorbike, basically.
It is, yeah. It's all based in 1926 when that's what people did.
And is it based on any particular motorbike of the past, or you just come up with this yourself?
No, I just come up with it myself, really, and it's, everything's handmade.
And have you done this recently, or is this a long-term project?
I finished it in 2012. It took me a year to make.
1 year, it's pretty good going with all the work that must have gone into that. And you say the engine was from a what?
Like a Dakota DC3.
And where did you find that?
On eBay, just the cylinders. 6-inch diameter pistons and 6-inch strokes. It makes it about 2,500cc a cylinder.
It's amazing what you can find on eBay these days, isn't it?
Just hope I've got enough torque to go up. Just hope I've got enough torque to go up the hill.
I would have thought so.
Yeah, the worry is stopping at the top might start flying into the air, so we'll have to wait and see.
Well, it's called the Flying Milliard, so we'll see. We'll keep our fingers crossed for you.
Okay.
Thanks very much.
Going to get another 2 bikes.
Another 2? You brought a collection down?
Well, 3 bikes to run. In my RC374 and my Veloset V twin.
Right, okay, lovely. But this certainly is a beautiful looking machine. Thank you. Okay, we're getting to the end of the test hill runs, I think, but we've got another nice looking bike here. It says it's a Wardill 4 prototype on the side. I have no idea what that means. Could you tell us about your bike, sir?
So basically, this is our brand new production bike. This is the prototype, but the brand is Wardill, the model is 4, and these are now a production bike, all handmade in Wales.
I first looked at this and I thought this is a vintage bike.
It does. It's deceiving. That means it's worked. It means we've worked hard to make it look as like a vintage bike, and it tricked you, so it's good. That's what it's supposed to do. All the look and feel of a vintage bike, modern reliability, modern mechanics. Anyone can work on it.
It's fantastic, and you make these yourself, do you, in Wales? You've got a small company?
Yep, we've got a limited company, so we're making them out in Wales. That's it. They're all hand-built to order.
Fantastic. And are they selling well?
They're getting there. We've got 1 order. We've got another few people lined up. We've got 10 in production at the moment. So it's been 4 years since we sort of started this bike, and we're gathering momentum now. People are starting to, when you see this bike at a bike show, they're like, well, what's that? And it's confusing. But now that we're getting a bit in the magazines and stuff, people are starting to understand us a bit and know the company. So we're getting there. It's doing well.
Yeah, you're getting better known, I guess. What type of engine have we got in here?
It's a derivative of a Suzuki GN250, so 250cc, top speed 70 mile an hour, which is perfect when you've got drum brakes and girder forks. There's no catalytic converter, no ABS, no traction control. This is you, not even any hydraulic brakes on this. This is you riding back, taking you back in time.
Motorcycling as it should be, then.
That's the one. That's the word I was looking for. You beat me to it. Yeah, exactly that.
Brilliant. Thanks very much. Okay, we're moving in on a HRD sidecar combination. They do seem to be having a bit of trouble. The lady passenger has just got out, so I'm going to try and get a word. Hello there. Hello. Can I have a word? Can you tell me what your problem is?
I honestly don't know.
It doesn't go, I think you should say, probably. Okay, what is the bike?
It's a Vincent.
And you're the passenger in this, so... Yeah. Is it good fun? Have you been up the hill?
Yes, I've been up the hill. It's great, yeah.
And you were hoping to go up the hill again, but...
Hoping, but if it goes...
And we can hear it in the background there. Oh, there we go. Success.